Who doesn't love peanut butter, chocolate, or powdered sugar? Or how about snacks and desserts? Well, today I'm going to be talking about all of those things in one, which only takes about 5 minutes to make and is very addicting. If you haven't guessed yet, I'm talking about puppy chow, which is a snack that is mostly consumed by Midwestern states. So now that we know that little fun fact, let's get into what we will be talking about today. Today, I will be talking about the ingredients you will need to make the concoction, along with some different names, and then finally, different ways to make puppy chow. So first, to make this yummy treat, you will be needing 9 cups of rice, corn, or chocolate checks, or even crispy checks. And these types of cereals can be mixed. And then after that, you put that bowl aside and you'll grab your semi-sweet chocolate chips or your milk chocolate chips, and you'll put these in a bowl together with a half a cup of creamy peanut butter and then one fourth of a cup of butter or margarine. And then finally, you will melt these 3 ingredients down and for a minute at first, and then if it's not at about maybe about the consistency of milk, you will put it in for another 30 seconds until it's down into that consistency where it's easy to pour and mix in with chunks of cereal. After you get this melted down enough, you will put in 1 teaspoon of vanilla and mix in that, and then finally you will mix in your melted ingredients with your cereal, and then make sure when you're mixing you scoop it instead of just in circles so you get everything covered. And then finally, once that is all mixed together, you will put in your powdered sugar, which will be 1.5 cups, and you'll put it in a paper or plastic bag. When I was younger, my aunt when my aunt first taught me how to make puppy chow, she told me to use a paper bag to take out some of that excess oil that's in all these ingredients. So that's what I use, but on recipes nowadays it will normally say a plastic bag. And then after you've gotten all these ingredients in and mixed, you will shake the bag until the puppy chow is nicely coated, as you will see here, in a thick coat of powdered sugar, but not too thick. So now that I've told you how to make it, now that I've told you how to make puppy chow, why just stick with one name when we could have 14? So on tipjunkie.com, you will find 14 different names that puppy chow is also called, which are Muddy Buddies, Monkey Munch, Delicious Mix, Sweet Minglers, Trash, or White Trash, Crack, or Reindeer Food. Once my aunt said once she started eating it, she normally just calls it crack because it's so addicting. So moving on to my final point, which is named, which is how to make different kinds. I won't exactly say how, but I'm going to list different strategies to make the different flavors. This information has also come. Yeah, this information has also come from Tit Junkie, which explains that to make these different flavors like cookies and cream, cutie butter, Nutella, Biscoff, pumpkin pie, or apple pie, you'd either need different kinds of cereal or flavorings majority of the time. So it's asked often, does this treat really have any social benefits or effects on the society? And 100% honest, no, because it's just a food. But it did have a big effect. It does have a big effect on my family during the Christmas time when we come together and have a great time making it, and it gets very messy. So now that this is all out of the way, we can finally get into how we can recap over my main points today, which were the ingredients, different names, and then finally the different ways to make it. So the next time you're scrounging around your cupboards looking for a tasty treat, maybe consider making some puppy chow for yourself. Thank you.